have started. I had this idea that I wanted a whole studio, that I wanted people to delete and edit and all that stuff that I don't know how to do. But then after trying to organize and then getting people on board for a while and then not, and I just decided to just turn on the camera and talk. So this is what I'm doing now. It might grow. I hope it does. But the say NitotoSpeeks right now is poetry. Just me sharing my poetry and me sharing my thoughts and my life with you, because well because everybody wants to be famous, obviously. But so let's get into it. Poetry. My first poem that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to share two poems with you today. The first poem is called "Listen," and it just slipped out of my head just a few minutes ago. I'll get it together. And this poem, this podcast is not going to be professional. This is going to be improvisational. So, which means making it up as I go along. So, um, here we are. The first poem. Listen. Hey, how you doing? I would like to share a poem with you. I would like to talk to you about listening. You see, I heard a song one time. It went, listen more often to things than to beings. 'Tis the ancestors' breath when the fire's voice is heard. 'Tis the ancestors' breath in the voice of the water. Now, I'm not too sure about this, and I'll tell you why. You see, my grandfather passed. The rivers have been around long before my grandfather passed, and they'll be around long after I'm gone. But God, on the other hand, He's in every drop of water, every spark of flame, from the tallest tree to the smallest bug. So whenever you kill a bug, you're killing God. Wait a minute. Isn't there something in the Bible about killing thou shalt? I don't know. I never read the book myself, so I could be wrong. Um, but well, it is. I've got to go soon. But let me leave you with this one thought. Every once in a while, turn off your Walkmans and your turn off your iPods and your TVs and your computers, and just listen to the sounds around you. You never know. Maybe God's trying to tell you something. Bang. Listen. There's that. And the last poem I want to share with you is called "It Could Make Me a Profit." Money, money, money. Everybody wants money, but nobody knows what to do with it. So I guess that's where this poem came from. Or maybe you have your own interpretation of where this poem came from. Let me share the poem with you, and maybe we'll discuss later. In fact, in the comments below, tell me what you think of these poems and what they made you think about, and we can go back and forth on it. I ain't got nothing to do. So here it is. It could make me a profit. What if I wrote some poetry and sold about 1,000,000 books? That could make me a profit. But what if instead I talked from the heart? Not sold a single book, but touched the hearts of everyone who heard it. Now that would make me a profit. What if I talked to the devil and asked him to make me rich and famous? And he could give me a profit. But what if instead I talked to God and told you what He told me? Now that would make me a profit. What if I went from bed to bed and got some lonely little girl to do the same? She could give me a profit. But what I plan to do is find that one comfortable bed with my queen, raise a beautiful son and or daughter, and to that child, I'll be a prophet. And so those are my poems for today. Those are the poems for today. And tell me what you think. Tell me what they invoked in you. And of course, there'll be more poems to come. A little note before I sign off for the night, for the day. It is bright in the daytime. So before I sign off, I wanted to do this poem outside in the air, fresh air. But I had to balance my desire to share the outside world with you and with my health. See, I have sickle cell anemia, and I've been very active. And sickle cell anemia is something we'll get deep into later. But just to give you the basics, it's a blood disease that causes if you are low on oxygen or water in your red blood cells will collapse and cause swelling, and that'll cause intense pain. So I've been very active the last few days, and I'm already feeling some pain. So I decided to just stay in my room today and just do this from here. But so just so you know, there may be some videos that come to you from the hospital room. There may be some videos that come from you from out on the bus, from where I'm traveling, because I have no money and I have no car. But I do want to get out into the world more. And so that's what I'm going to do. And that's the perspective that I'm going to speak from, is the everyday, um, broke ass nigga. Perspective. In fact, I don't even like that word. I don't even know why I used it. Especially, in fact, I didn't use it. It's cut. Broke fool. Perspective is my. I'm just coming from a lower income perspective. Not that I'm babbling. I'm cutting now. But before I go, please please subscribe and ring that bell so that I know that you want more videos from me. And contact me on the comments so that we can talk about poetry, and we can talk about movies, and we can talk about whatever comes up. So I hope you're well. God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow.